So obviously at the beginning, I had to go one tool at a time. I was very much overwhelmed with Twitter. Because at the beginning you get the feed, at the beginning if you only have maybe 5 followers, no problem. But once it becomes 1,000, you're getting all this clutter of information and you're like, I don't want to follow these people anymore. But that's the reason why you want to use tools like TweetDeck, where you can actually, I guess, organize by keywords. So say that you're only interested in selling red pants. Then you can find, by searching for those keywords, you can find the people who are only focusing on conversation around that topic. That's what you want to do. So at the beginning, I was not using all of these social networks. I was using maybe one. I mean, I started with Facebook. I think Facebook for me was the least stressful. Once you master that one and you understand how people react to your own posts in your own personal page, pay attention to how people react to your posts. And you become an expert when you move on to the commercial page, to your brand's page, because it is the same. You're dealing with people. You're no longer advertising things. You're no longer using the same third-person, impersonal language where you say, buy this today, right? You're saying, look what I found, and look how cute I look with it. You need to be personable. You need to be human, and that's what you need to do with brands.
How do you build a 5,000 following on Twitter?
By being beautiful and cute and very smart. Well, let me tell you, I'll give you a few best practices. I realize that many of you want to go home and sleep, but there's one way to grow quickly. At the beginning, you definitely want to make conversation with people that are influencers in your industry. So say that you already know that this guy has 100,000 followers. Well, that's the man. You want to talk to him. Or the lady who has 200,000 followers, for sure. You want that person to either retweet your content or answer you back, because when they do, they will use your handle, your name. You want that because then you become visible to your network, their network, and everybody's network, So you want to do that. Another way is you definitely should automate your direct message. That is, when people follow you automatically, and I do this with what is Social Oomph, which is the application I told you I didn't like anymore because it's kind of all outdated and it's not very user-friendly. But what I do with that tool is automatically, whomever follows me, I follow. I don't have to even worry about touching the computer. It will follow them automatically. And automatically, it will send them a direct message. Now, my direct message is not generic. Well, it is generic, but I guess people don't know. You don't want to say things like, thank you for following me. Please like me also on Facebook. Ugh, that is so not good. You want to say things like, hey, didn't I see you yesterday at the conference in blah, blah, blah? Something that sounds more natural, even though it could be troublesome when someone from the porno business follows you. Yes. So, what I have actually something like howdy, or, hello, I think we've met before, haven't we? I don't know, things like that. Something that sounds extremely sociable and that will encourage, a conversation. They will get back to you and say something. So think of clever things that you would say.
And you find this person who has 200,000 followers by searching your industry, whatever it is.
Yes.
Red pants.
I think we haven't mentioned these tools, but there's a place called Twello, which is like the yellow pages of Twitter. And I don't know, there's other search engines for Twitter specifically where you actually want to do a search for keywords and you find the influencers. It will tell you who in marketing are the ones with the largest community. You want to follow them and you want to make conversation. You want to have a conversation with them. And if you find them at an event, what do you need to do?
Go take a picture with them.
And post it immediately. Your camera should become an extension of your people. Are we awake? Of your hand, yes. Okay, sorry. Anyhow, any other questions?
We talked about moving from page 8 to the 6th spot. How long actually did that take?
3 months, and I am
Only the 3
very
months.
proud of it, yes.
Only-
I want to say that is highly
That's
unusual.
impressive.
It's really impressive.
What was the question?
What took 3 months?
It took me 3 months to get Gold Spot Media from nowhere
Oh.
to the first page of Google. But of course, we're talking about mobile advertising. That is new, right? Relatively new. If you're doing marketing, oh my God, that is old stuff, the keywords. I mean, the people who are doing marketing online, it's amazingly huge. So it would take you way more than 3 months, for sure. Unless, of course, you start narrowing it down. Long tail. If you don't know that term, make sure that you search it online. Long tail. The more you, I guess, specify your specialty, I know I'm being redundant, but the more you go to the nitty-gritty, the details of what you do, the better off you'll be because you'll be found easier.